Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm Light and Dark. Welcome to my live stream on YouTube, in which I try to talk about common sense and also English. And I try to keep it down in the nitty gritty under 10 minutes or half an hour when I'm educating, of course. And of course, I love you all. And I want all of you to understand that I'm not your average man. And I'm not your Peter man. Okay. I'm not just here for educational purposes. I'm here for therapeutic purposes and also to teach English. As you can see, it has my name there as an English native American speaker. And of course, I do not speak like most Americans because I like proper English. Most Americans don't speak proper English. So I live in America and I was born in America for 46 years. Okay. My teachers told me if you have an accent, you're not very well educated. You have to use more memory. And I did not want to sound like my brother who sounds like, hey, what you doing in New York? What you doing over here, man? You shouldn't be over here doing this shit. I don't want to sound like that. Okay. I want to sound proper. Okay. Now, there is no such thing as an American accent. So let's recall this again. Okay. Because this is live on YouTube. And if you please understand to become and send a friend request to me. When it says Mando Evans, send a friend request to me so we can be friends so I can talk to you. Okay. I do have a
Yeah,
busy. Go ahead.
yes, sir. I think you have sent me friend request. I accepted that. Yeah.
Okay. Very important because if you're part of my private group, you should be my friend so we can discuss personal things and also word vocabulary. I get
Yeah.
pretty
Yes,
busy. I get pretty
sir.
busy on the weekdays. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sir. Sir, tell me what is your profession, sir? What is your profession?
My profession is that I work for the government. Okay. I am special. Okay. So basically, that's all I can say to you guys right now. Anyone wants to know any more information, I can give that to you. And how to get in touch with me is through my name there. It says Mandel Evans. Very important. I have a specialized private group. And anyone who wants to learn from Americans or people who live in America, who I dub fit to teach, who can speak proper English or close to it, I usually put them in my group or in my public group. I have only two groups. Okay. Now here's Kim. Hello to you, Kim. How have you been?
I'm a little tired after teaching. Yes, I have
Yes,
finished my teaching.
yes. And so I am usually available again, as I would say, on Saturdays and Sundays. On the weekdays, I sometimes do streams on the weekdays, sometimes. So if I will put a notification in the private and also in my public.
Yes.
Okay. So what is your name, entrepreneur motivated? What is your name so we can
My
understand who you are?
Yeah, my name is Abhishek Yadav. I'm from India. Yeah, Kim madam invited me on that group. I would like to thank madam for joining me. And so I'm excited to learn English like you as you are speaking because you just become my ideal person. You are looking like amazing speaker. Whatever like Miles Monroe, like Teddy Jacks. I like Teddy Jacks. You know, sir. Teddy
Well,
Jacks.
the only people I know who can speak proper English close to me is someone from Egypt. Her name is Labna. And so I tried to get an interview with her because of Kim. Kim introduced me to her. There's not too many people who speak proper English. But of course, I have to repeat myself again. There is no such thing as an American accent. There is only proper English, well spoken English without the accent. And if you can do that, and she's from another country, Labna is from Egypt. I am from America. You can tell the difference between my talking, my speech versus everyone else. There is no accent. You have to practice and practice. Because when I was a kid, I learned how to speak. Okay. When I was a child, I'm 46 years old. Think about that. I'm 46 years old. And then when I was like 6 or 7, people thought me as white. They considered me, you're
But
white, you sound educated, okay, right?
but sir, you are 47. You are looking like 26 year old because your body is too fit. So where do you live in America, sir? Where do you live in USA? Which because I know three or four places like Washington DC, like USA, New York, like some
Well, I
places
was
I
born,
know little bit.
okay, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, which is the city in New York,
Yeah,
okay?
Brooklyn.
And
Yeah, Brooklyn.
I left New York. Just think of the state. It's more easier to remember. I teach dynamic English. That means I take a little bit of portion of the professional side, but I mix it up so everyone can remember better. Memory is better than studying the definitions upon definitions of definitions and definitions of words. That's most Americans don't know those definitions upon definitions and definitions of words. So I teach the easy way, okay? The easy way, not the long way, okay? I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Currently, I reside in Pennsylvania, which is right next door to New York. New York is a hot spot. It is a tourist attraction area. Very hard to live there. Very expensive to live there. I can't live in New York. Okay, it's too expensive. Now, leaving out from New
My
York, go ahead.
sir,
Go
my
ahead.
dream is to come to America. Sir, my dream is to come to America. I think Kim ma'am is because Kim ma'am, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Kim, you're wrong. Is that fine? Because your name is looking like uh, amazing to pronounce it. So that's why I'm not able to pronounce your name, sir. But I can pronounce the name of sir because sir name is looking like English name. Mandel Evans. Yeah.
Yeah, you can say my name is Manny. You can everybody calls me different things. Okay, it's completely okay. This is why I say to you guys to put your name as simple as possible because your name is not going to be pronounced perfectly unless they know you for a
Sir,
long period
sir,
of time. Okay, okay.
sir, my name is
When I'm
sir.
hold on, entrepreneur. When I'm speaking, try not to interrupt. Okay, you have to listen first, and then I'll pause. Okay. Put your names on the bottom, simple, okay, and keep that name, okay. Always do simple things, okay. Don't put extravagant names, long names. They're not going to be said, okay. So keep it simple, okay. Entrepreneur. I'm just gonna call you entrepreneur because I can't remember your name. You have to put it there in the comment, in the banner down there. The banner showed you can type it in and retype it if you wish. So go ahead.
Sir, you can also say me like Abhishek, like short name Abhi, Mr. Abhi. You can also my nickname is Mr. Abhi. You can say Mr. Abhi. I just pronounce. I just spell the word Abhi.
Okay. I understand, but make
Yeah.
sure you write it down because sometimes I get up to 6 people. And Kim, I have a message for you. When you are in the private group, please put your face in there. Do 6 groups at 6 people at a time. It can be pretty expansive and pretty long-winded, and it's harder to learn in larger groups because it's more time. If you learn better by personalizing each student, because if they're seeing a board and there's a lot of other kids around, it can be quite distracting. And I was trained in the smaller classes. So this is why I learn better. When there's a big class and there's no interaction with the other students, it could tend to be more discerning. Okay. It's not very enthusiastic. They won't learn. Okay. So smaller groups at certain times can be beneficial. Okay. So when you show another group of 10 to 14 people, okay, this can be a problem. Okay, Kim. So I'm not being mean to you. I'm just trying to tell you it is easier to learn in smaller groups, and you're in it too. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So any lessons for today? This is how this StreamYard works. You can write down something in the private chat, okay? And I can copy it and paste it in the comment section. And we can talk about, like, for example, home and house. It was in my private group, so we can talk about those topics when I'm not busy. We will talk about everything, okay? Anything and everything. And we will try to encourage you to learn, and also for therapeutic purposes. If you're going through some personal problems, you can talk to me, okay? And of course, when I don't have my daughters, I am available. So do you see it, entrepreneur? Do you see the private chat?
Yes.
No, sure.
There should be a button to where you can comment or you can write. Do you see it, entrepreneur? Can you see it?
Chat. Just wait. Private chat. Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so private chat shows you that you can actually type something in, and then I will correct the sentence or a word or pronunciation. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Okay, I'll
Sir,
punctuate.
did you
Yeah,
reshape?
hold on. Yes, I see it. You said hello, sir, and also you
Yeah.
see I can hold it down. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I can hold it down, copy it, go to the comment section, and I can actually put it in the comment section so it can be highlighted. And if I had a computer, it would basically, you see, it says hello, sir. Okay, you wrote that. And it may take a few seconds, but I don't have a computer. I am actually using my phone. Okay, phones are very expensive in America. They're up to like $1,300. These are dollars. And the next one comes out is 1,800. And I have a very high powered phone, so I know I can see my internet connection is 4G, real fast. But in your countries, you might have 2 or 3G, regardless of what they
No,
say. Yeah, it's
in my
regardless.
country, in my
Go ahead.
country also we are using 4G network.
Yes, but in reality, you're maybe using 2 to 3G throttling. But right now, your internet is pretty good. You might have good quality 3G, but sometimes it may go to 2G sometimes, because I saw it done. I saw it happen in Ethiopia. I lived in Ethiopia for about 2 years, and they say they have 3G as well, but I can see the throttling because I have a network antenna that track the antennas again. But other than that, Kim,
Yes.
let me see. We have someone else coming in right now. Hold on.
Yes.
Okay. Hello to you, man. How have you been?
Hello, Mr. Mandel. I'm so well today. Thank you. Good to see you
Okay.
again. Yeah.
Yes. I was explaining to everyone about the importance of smaller groups. Okay, smaller groups are easier to learn in rather than bigger groups. Okay,
Yeah.
and we have a new person here. His name is Entrepreneur, and of course, as I said before, you always put the name that you want to be called by because it's hard to remember your names and pronunciate them. I'm usually available on Saturdays and Sundays. Okay,
Yeah.
so how was your day, man?
So the same as the day, I just stay at home, do exercise from in the morning. Yes. Cooking for the lunch and the dinner, and read some news on the internet. Yes. And I find new meeting room for joining. Yes. And I see the link that you sent.
Did you see it? Did you see it on the public group or did you see it in the private group?
I see on the private group. Yeah.
Oh, okay, you are in my private group, right?
Yes. No, he is
Yeah.
also our group, right? I edit
Yeah.
him to our
Yeah.
group.
So
Okay.
I actually I have finished with one meeting group. Yes. And then I continue to your group.
So
Okay.
it means that you have just finished the Taylor's Dom, right?
No,
About
that's not Kyler. Yes. I started. I joined with a teacher from Algeria. Yes. in
And share,
Africa. Yeah, in
I see,
Africa.
I see. Uh, the
Mr.
woman called
Mr. Hijam, no, that's a man.
Mr. Yes.
Hijam, yeah.
So I want people to understand the difference between home and house because it was discussed in the private group. And of course, home and house are interchangeable. You can actually say home and house for anything, but depends on the context. That house over there looks pretty nice. Okay? That home over there looks pretty nice. You can actually say both of those. Okay? And of course, if you're in the house, you say, this is my home. Okay? You can also say, this is my house. A house and a home represents a place where a person lives or people live or a family lives. Okay? Okay, you okay? You ain't got
Yes.
the COVID, do you?
Yeah,
You
I have
okay?
just cough. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. I think I don't have a coronavirus in your body, inside my body.
All right. Okay. We all need to live, people. I don't want to catch the COVID over the phone. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But of course, to protect yourself from this COVID, please understand, forced vaccinations is not going to cure you. Okay. Be careful of forced vaccinations. That's your freedom of speech and your freedom of choice. You don't know what's in the vaccination. This is why I refrain from vaccinations. It can be dangerous. It can have long-term effects, unseen effects, and this is why you should refrain from it because it's not been tested. Vaccines have not been tested for every ethnic group. Okay, this is a fact. Okay, did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
They have not tested. That's why they go to Africa or poor countries and experiment on these vaccinations, and they harm a lot of people in the process. This is why you should go the holistic approach. That means you go the natural remedies of the earth, not chemicals, remedies of the earth. Okay? And I want you to understand, you guys, that I'm usually available on Saturdays and Sundays, and throughout the weekdays, I sometimes do streams. So pay attention and turn on your notifications. Okay? So Kim, do you have anything you would like to teach or to show?
I don't have anything to show, so maybe I'm too tired now, right? I just want to listen, don't want to talk much. I have been talking a lot since this morning till now with my students.
Okay. You know, Kim, if you want to do a duel, a team effort, you can actually get in touch with me, and you have to plan it in advance because our times are different. Okay, our times are very different.
Yes.
There's an 11-hour difference.
Yes,
Okay, so you have to
11
calculate.
hours.
Yeah. So you got to be careful with that. Your time. You have 11 hours. You're ahead of me. My time right now is 10:26 a.m.
Yes, and
Okay.
my time is 9:26 p.m.
Okay. So you see the major difference. Okay. What time is it in your country, man?
The same Vietnam.
The same, Miss Hương, yes.
Vietnam, we are
Yes.
in Vietnam. He is in the north of Vietnam. I'm in the south of Vietnam. Right. The same.
Mhm.
Yes. We have the
And
same time.
Mr. Abhi, what time is it there?
In my country, the time is proper 8 p.m. 8 o'clock. 8 p.m.
Okay. So we have to schedule these hours so we can actually come together. Okay. Who got the noise in the background? What is that?
Yes, I can hear the noise from Vietnam. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can mute your mic. If you have noise in the background, it's good to mute your mic. Okay, Kim?
Yeah.
And okay.
Maybe it's noise from my neighbor. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. So
Never, not mine.
okay. So we can listen and we can write. We can discuss anything you like. We can listen, we can write, we can discuss anything you like.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what would you like to go ahead?
Mandel, I have an idea now. Maybe you can read. Okay, you can speak out a long sentence, and then other members have to write out what you have just said. Right? That's
Okay.
also a way for us to practice listening and then writing at the same time. Right?
Okay.
But I hope that you can read a long sentence with a lot of vocabularies, so that we can write. Okay, now, Mandel. And then we have just write maybe just in 30 seconds, not too long, right? Okay, now, Mandel, your first sentence.
Okay. There's two ways so we can write until I get a computer. When I get a computer, then everything will be easier. But there's two ways of writing to me. There's the Messenger app, in which you have the little bubble pop up and still have this screen open at the same time. So if you have the Messenger app for Facebook, you can literally write messages very easily in the Messenger app. And I can see it, copy it, and post it. Or you can use the private chat in this StreamYard. Okay?
Yes. Okay. Okay, now you please. I'm waiting for your sentence.
I don't have any sentences. I'm just here to, you know, help you on anything. That's why I ask you guys to be prepared. If you got something.
You know that you are a native teacher, right? You are a native teacher, so I would like you to read a sentence in English, and then we have to listen, and then we have to write out, right? To improve our listening and writing at the same time.
Yes, but this is what I'm asking you guys. I'm asking you guys to come prepared when you come on the stream, so we can talk about those things. So if you write it down, and then I will post it and reread it, because I don't have a board right now. I don't have a board, but I can just use documents and I can't just open it up. Okay, if I just start writing right now, this is a sentence, then basically no one will be able. It will take longer. Okay, so it's good to use the Messenger app as fastest, because I can see a post and speak it. Like, for example, I can open up this right here and look at your name. You said I'm coming in my Messenger app, and I can see him, and he says to me, "Hello, how have you been?" I can see, you know, Candid right now, which is not here. He can see, "Hello, sir, how are you doing?" Okay, these are different tactics you can use to write to me. And just make sure you install the Messenger app. Okay, you understand, Mr. Abby?
Yeah.
Okay, and use the Messenger app. And turn on the notification bubble. The bubbles you can tap on, and then scroll through to everyone who's online and off. Okay, and it's so easy to do. But Kim, if you come on here, just write like you usually do, and I'll copy it and paste it, and we'll talk about it from there. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So Kim, go ahead. You go ahead and get some sleep, and I'm only going to be here for a few more minutes with these two guys. Okay? You get some sleep, and we'll talk probably tomorrow, because there is a meeting coming up for in Bangladesh. You know about it?
Yes.
And so I'm going to be there.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'll be on there by 12 p.m. And
Yes,
you guys,
okay.
I don't know what your times will be.
11 p.m. tonight. 11 p.m. Right? I promised to show with him tonight, but now I feel sleepy now.
Okay. Yeah, I know what time. My time will be 12 p.m. tomorrow. I think it will be 12 p.m. today, right? No, today's Saturday.
Mendel, I have a question. Can you
Yes.
explain to me how can I remember new vocabularies?
Okay, if you want to remember, keep it simple. The first step, do not, I repeat, you have an accent. If you have an accent, try to keep it from beginner's level to medium. Do not use long words like entrepreneur, like Mr. Habib said. Okay, you know, entrepreneur is a long word. Okay, you can. There's an easier word to use. See, keep it simple, keep it short, because as soon as you you understand the basics, then you can take it another word.
Yeah.
You can take it another step. So stay basic. Don't try to use complex words, harder words, difficult words. Don't use them. Okay?
Yeah. You know, in the first time I tried with you, I still remember you said when I say some words, some vocabulary, I should try in merchant. I should try speak another word. I should try to another word. I still remember you say like that. Yes. So every day I try to find many vocabulary has the same meaning. Yeah. To express
Yeah.
on
Use
when I
like the
speak.
word, I'll give a great example. Okay. Construction. What is another word can you use
Construction.
besides
You understand
construction?
this? Construction. Okay, I understand this meaning of this word. Construction.
What's the
I
more
think
simple word to use?
construction about building, right? About build something. Yeah, I understand. Construction.
What's a more simple word to use
Similar
than
word.
construction?
Construction. I think
I think so, flat, residency, home, house, and there is lot.
Construction.
No.
maybe build. Maybe I think had the
Well,
same meaning with
if
build.
you look up the definition, it means that a building that's being constructed. Okay, so you basically could say a builder. That house is being built. See,
Yeah, yeah,
that building is being constructed. See, constructed. See, the word is more concise. It's broken down, and you're also twisting the sentence. So twisting the sentence to sound like you know what you're saying. I like what they're doing. You're pointing to them. They are building a building. You can
yeah,
say that. There are
yeah.
many words in the English language which can be used to simplify your words, your expression. You know, like here's another one. Communicative.
Yes.
What's
So
another simple? Communicative is a longer
communicative,
word. You see the word is communication. What is another word you can use rather than
connect,
communication? What's another
connect,
word?
connect. Yeah, communicative, and has the same meaning. Connect, right? I can say connect, or I can say I build relationship with someone. Communicative, yeah.
Sociable,
Connect,
communicative,
build
outgoing.
relationship. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying to teach you guys how to use more simplified words because if you
yeah,
use harder words and you have an accent, you're not
yeah,
going to be understood. Okay?
yeah, yeah.
Communicative, so it means sociable, outgoing. Yes, outgoing, right?
Now, communicative means that you are basically talking
Yes,
and you like to talk.
yeah, you like to talk, sociable,
Yeah,
outgoing. Yes, and
yeah.
the antonym of this is a reserve. The antonym we have reserve. You know the antonym?
No, I
Antonym.
don't. As I said before, I am not educated too well in the professional academic side
Yes,
of things.
the antonym we have reserved, right? Or
Well,
shy.
here,
Yes.
let me make it real clear to you guys. I'm teaching you guys another word to replace another word. Instead of using communicative or communication, you can say talk. I like to talk. I am very talkative.
Yeah.
I like to talk a lot. I like to talk a lot. These words replace the longer word. The reason why we have longer words is because there are people in this world who believe that sounding intelligent is a bigger memory. Okay, so you use more complex things to in words and meanings to sound more that you have a better memory, that you are the better person. It's an ego thing. So be careful. Children learn at the age of 6 to 10. They know how to speak in good English until they start to learn. more complex words. So let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me see what you wrote here. You wrote down. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me just get this out here. Tim, you wrote down this. Okay, communicative. A communicative is not sociable. Okay, Kim, and it is not outgoing either. Communicative is talkative.
Talkative,
Talkative.
right?
Talkative.
Like to
Oh,
talk, like to make friends with many people, and like to
talkative.
talk, right?
Yeah. Talkative.
Yeah. So that's you see, talkative existed before communicative. So you can see it's easier to say. Okay.
Yeah.
So other than that, let me see what else you wrote here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You can, if you say sociable, that's one word in itself. You're just very social. You're just very social. Okay. Let me just go in here and write what you wrote here. See? An antonym. An antonym is, I don't know what the definition of antonym is, but you understand I'm not professional. Reserve means shy. You are correct. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
I'm gonna write.
Mr. Mandel, I think English and language is the most difficult language I have learned because
Well,
there are
well,
too many people speak English around the world, so it makes many different accents from many people. Yeah. So there are and there are accent of UK and accent of America. So when I heard some people speak English, I maybe sometimes I feel confused about accent of English and accent of your United States. Yeah. So that's my problem.
well, everyone's going to have a problem, okay, man?
Yeah.
But please understand this. The English language is actually the most simplest in the world because if you look at the different, you look how the way it's written, the letter A is written with one curve, while your letter A may be written in a calligraphy or artistic formation. Look at the difference. The older languages tend to have a more calligraphy or art formation or curvatures. There is more curvatures in your words. There is more expressions in your words. As a matter of fact, the older a language is, the more emotion it has. 26 letters is the alphabet for in America. Out of the 26 letters, there are vowels, and these vowels may have different sounds. Okay, just like
Yeah.
your language as well. But if you think about it, don't worry about how people think of you. Focus on trying to sound as crystal clear as possible. Your accent is the thing that's the problem. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's hard to avoid the accent. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, but it takes a lot of practice. I started when I was young. Remember that. I
Yeah.
started when I was young.
So yeah, in this moment, I try to spend about 3 or 4 hours every day to learn English. Yeah.
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
I hope it will be better.
there's a guy named Syed Yemen. I'm pretty sure, Kim, you probably saw him. He's in one of your groups. Syed Yemen. He knows 4 to 5, 6 different accents. His accents is on point. And I asked him, I said, I only know 2 accents. Okay. I know 2 or 3 about, but he knows 7. And his English he lives in Bangladesh. Okay. His English is pretty good. Okay. And I'm shocked at how he knows 7 different accents because he said he trained for 2 hours a day. And he watched a lot of American movies. Harry Potter. It's me, Dobby. I love the Dobby again. And then I very much appreciate you giving me the sock. Oh, Dobby, very much appreciate. See, I don't have the accent down like he does.
Yeah.
But he got that British accent down pat. I can't, I'm close, but he's better. Okay? And he lives in Bangladesh. But let's see what else you wrote here, okay? Let me see.
Okay, don't worry, Mandel. I just correct his grammar, right? Because I noticed that he often uses I spent 3 hours to learn English. No, we can use I spent 3 hours to learn English. We have to use I spent 3 hours learning English, right? Learning
Yeah.
English.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hold on. I
we
posted it. Hold
can.
on. Let me post it real quick. Here we go. We have, it takes, I put the last one there.
Yes.
Okay. The last one is, it takes me 3
Yeah.
hours to learn English every day.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
So you are talking about yourself. It takes me 3 hours to learn English every day. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I also talked to him many times, and he always use this. He always use I spent 3 hours to do something. No, we can't use this. We just use it takes me 3 hours to do something, right? But
Yeah.
we use I spent 3 hours learning. Verb in, right? Sharon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
You just say it does only takes. No, when you use it does only take without s, because you emphasize the sentence, you can say it does only take, not takes. No, just be infinitive.
Yeah. It does only
It
takes
only
3 hours.
takes 3 hours to learn English daily. Now, that sentence can be wrong. You see, you said it only takes me, or you talking about yourself? Okay, because some people only need 1 hour a day to learn English or to study English. It's not learn, it's study. Okay, Kim.
Sure.
Yes.
So the better word is study. It takes me it takes
Yes.
me 3
Yes.
hours to study the English language daily.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
See right here, you worded it kind of correct here. It takes me 3 hours to study English
Yeah.
every day.
Understand.
Okay. You don't have to be perfect, but as long as you're understood, it is important to be understood more than to be correct. Because people will understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes.
Is 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 there any other way to say it? It takes. Can we remove takes uh, by another sentence by other word? Can we say this word like any other way? As we say, how are you? As we say, how you? And we can say, how do you how you doing? And you say, how you been? So can we say this sentence another way?
Well, here, I'm gonna write it down for you. Okay, hold on. You said how are you? Okay. And what's the other
Yeah.
sentence you said? How have you
How
been?
are you doing?
How?
No.
How?
How are you been? Yeah.
Okay, doing. And
And
the other one,
how you doing?
okay, and how have you been? How have you been? Okay.
And how you been up to? How you been up
Okay.
to?
Okay. What have you been up to? What have you been up to?
Yeah, sorry. What you have? I'm writing in my copy.
No, I got it. I wrote it for you. I got it. So here we go. We got the how are you? Okay. Now, what is wrong with this sentence here? It's really obvious that I wrote something wrong. Two things wrong with this sentence. How are you? And I keep refreshing and saying it over and over again, which that's why we're here to learn. What is wrong with this sentence right here? How are you? What's wrong with this sentence?
Nothing. Actually, I was just thinking. I was just thinking because there's lots of guys. Uh, they say in different modes how you. So that's why, because you are my teacher, so that's why I'm asking what is the other way to say how you, because What because sometimes everybody who's just I'm going to meet any professional or anybody who's working in any any government post. So if I would like to ask how you, then I'm not sure it is going to be like formal. If we say how you doing, how been what you
Okay,
been up to.
hold on, Mr. Abby. Okay, we're going to talk about one thing at a time here. Okay, first, how are you is the right way of saying that, but there are certain punctuations in here that are inaccurate, and one word is spelled wrong. We are using shorthand. Shorthand, see the U, Y-O-U is the correct way of writing that U. Okay? And H, the H is capitalized. Every sentence, the H must be capitalized. Okay? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So how are you is okay. Now we're going to go to the next sentence. The next sentence is how are you doing? Okay, see, I'm missing the you there. Okay, you can use shorthand. Shorthand is basically not writing out the whole word. Okay, so how the H is capitalized. Are you doing? Okay, and so we got how have you been? How have you been? The U is spelled out Y-O-U. The H is capitalized. How have you been? Okay. And here's the last one. What have you been up to? The W is capitalized. You understand? The U is spelled out. Y-O-U. And if you're using shorthand, you don't have to write out A-R. Okay? You can write R. Okay? If you say you, you can put down you. Why instead of saying Y-O-U, you can put you. You understand, Mr. Abhai?
Yeah, I got the
Okay.
point.
All right. So what's going on with you, man? Anything you would like to say?
So I have some confused when I pronounce some words, some vocabulary such as off, of. I can write to you in the chat, okay?
Okay.
Of,
What are these little bugs? I don't know where these little bugs are coming from.
yes.
They're coming from outside. Because I live near some grass. I've pretty much figured it out. They go through the little vents here, little holes, and they come through. Oh my goodness. Let me see what you wrote here. Of off. Okay.
Yeah, I have. I still confused.
Now,
I feel complicated. Yeah.
okay, of is talking about something or a subject or a place or a thing.
Yeah.
Let's use that in context here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna write it down for you. The beauties of life. Okay, the beauties of life. Okay, as we should see here, you see the beauties of life. See, you're talking about of life.
Yeah. How can
Okay,
I pronounce it exactly? Yes. I feel some confused about that. I'm so
now
confused
off
about that.
is like I will turn off the switch.
Turn
Okay,
off.
turn
Uh,
off the switch. Turning off, you're
off.
doing something. Turn off the light.
Excuse me. I will speak off or off. Off or off. Yeah.
Okay, you see it? It says turn off the light. You're doing something.
Okay, turn
Off is an
off. Yeah.
action or telling someone to do something.
Yeah.
Okay, or telling he's like close that mouth off.
Off.
I don't like your mouth. Close your mouth. Off with your head.
Turn off. Turn off.
Okay, the British talk like that. Europeans, okay, they be, off with your head. Something's going to happen if somebody says off. Okay, turn off the light.
Turn off the light. Turn
Okay.
off. Okay. Turn off. Turn off the light.
If you're saying okay, you have to talk about what it is. You're not doing that. You're talking about something. Let's put another word. Okay. The meaning of life. Okay. What
The
is
meaning.
the meaning of life? See, there's a question here. What is
the
the
meaning
meaning
of
of life?
life? What is the meaning of life?
Okay, I wrote it down. Okay.
Yeah.
So you see, what is the meaning of life?
What is the meaning of life?
Yeah.
Excuse me, of or of? Of or of?
OF. Of.
Of. Yeah, okay, thank you. Of.
If there's a V there, yes, there is a V. It sounds like there's a V. There is no F. Isn't that strange? I told you the English language can be confusing, but it's about a memory. It's memory. Because I don't understand it myself sometimes, but the F of, okay, of, it sounds like a V. Okay? And most people pronounce it like a V. Okay? Of.
Of. Yeah. What is the
So
meaning
it needs
of
to be,
life?
some words need to be changed and updated and revised, but that's how people use the word of. Let me see another way of using of. Let's see. Oh, I like to cook because of.
Because of.
You see, because of it's enjoying. It's tasty. I like to cook this because of. Here, I'm gonna write it down. I like to cook. I like to cook because I like to cook hamburgers because of the taste. Even though that doesn't make a lot of sense, but you understand what I'm saying here. Here we go. I like to cook hamburgers because of the taste. You understand?
You understand?
Of is doing, it's like you're talking about something.
Yeah.
Okay. Why? The five W's. What, when, where, who, when, why. Okay. And also how. I'm sorry. There's also a how. Okay.
Yeah.
So of is used talking about something. It's talking about something. You're talking about something, but off means you're doing something or you're telling someone to do something. Turn off that fan. Turn off your mouth. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can say turn off your mouth. I don't like your mouth because you're being
Turn off.
You know, turn it off. Turn it
Yes.
down. Turn it down. It's almost the same as turn it off. Okay. Not really, but you know, you understand what I'm saying, man.
Yes.
How can I pronounce it? Hold on. And you go here to me. Okay, copy. Okay. Typing, copy and paste it. And we have, there we go. War, wall, world. See, world. ORLD is very pronounced there. Okay. You have to watch the word world. World is like you're earling. Earl. Okay. ORL. Earl. World.
World.
Okay. Now, war and world can sound the same if your accent gets in the way. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you say war too fast, it will sound like wall. If you say wall too fast, it may sound like world. So pronunciation is key in practice. War, R, war. Say it, say war.
Okay, I will try to say yeah. War.
W it's actually WOR. The A is a different sound. War.
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 Okay. Okay, you understand it's a war. It's a remember, you got to remember war is just OR. The or is pronounced very strong. Okay?
War. Yeah.
War. And then wall. Okay, all, wall. See?
Wall.
You have to say that all. All have to be highlighted. Okay? All.
War. War.
And world can be a bit harder. So you can say earth. In replace of world, you can say earth.
Yes. So sometimes it's so
and the last one is word. Yeah. Now erd was with a U. Word. Yeah, word. You have to use a U there. See, this is why the English language can be complex, but trust me, it's much more easier than other languages. I've seen the comparison to other languages, and the most complex language is known as Icelandic language. The Icelandic language is considered to be the most complex because they're using a double tongue, lock. You know, they're using that. You understand? That's the hardest language in the world. And I was like, yo, for real? They talk like that. I was like, what? Is this sign language? I'm like, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
But understand that the English language it comes from Latin Anglo-Saxons, and it's more simplified. It's like a Mediterranean. It's like a, what do you call it? Mandarinese Chinese. It's a lower form of Chinese. Okay, you're gonna see a Mandarin, okay, some shit like that. But war, wall, world, see the D, and word are all different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I understand.
It takes practice.
Yeah. I will try every day.
Yeah, you have to keep saying it. War. And then you have to use it. You have to say it in a sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. I love war.
Yeah. But
I love war. And
go
ahead.
Do you think when I put some this word on every circumstance or every situation, so the native speaker can understand me, right? Even though I pronounce it's not exactly, but when they heard I speak, they can understand me, right? Even though
Yeah. Depends on the context. So let's say, for instance, you said, you know, the war in this country. You said wall. You said the war in this country is basically ongoing. If you say ongoing, they will put 1 + 1 together and say ongoing. Oh, okay. You didn't say build. Now, if you say build and ongoing, they'll think there's certain key words in a sentence that will trigger the sentence.
Yeah.
This is why it's important to slow down when you talk.
Yeah.
Okay?
So you know, I try to speak slowly when I speak any words. I try to speak clearly every single word when I speaking. Yeah, I try to do that. Yeah.
Yes. So basically, I learned by speaking slow. Like when I make my intro for my YouTube, I go, "Hello, brothers and sisters. My face about common sense. I try to keep it down, and then under 10 minutes, if it goes over 10 minutes, I'm very And not for the liberals, the massage people, people like smoke, people like the drink, people like wash up, people like DMT. I'm speaking precise words clearly and quickly because of years. I talk a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't want to be misunderstood. Okay.
Yeah.
And people consider me, they may say I'm a rapper, but I'm not. I'm just a fluent speaker in English. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. I understand. Yeah.
So when you come into, see, I'm writing you whatever words you're writing, I can write it for you in the comment section. And also you can write words to me in the private chat.
Yeah.
Or you can use the Messenger app.
Yeah.
So you can write to me even quicker. You can post pictures and stuff. But I can't post it on here because I don't have a computer. I can share screen, but I don't have a computer. I'm using my mobile phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like me, I usually use my mobile phone more times than using computer.
So who has a cat? I hear a cat. I love cats.
Oh yes, I feed the 3 cats in my home. 3 cats. Yeah. So
Where's he at?
actually I have nine cats, but 6 cats has to be died. You know, they have some disease. Yeah, and they was sold and they were stolen. Yes, and they I don't know what happened with them. They would die. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So all of my member in my family love animals. We have dog and cats. But you know, I live in the city in the capital of Vietnam, so it's so crowded. So I can feed dog in my house. Yeah. I just feed cats because I have sand for them use like restroom. Yes, like toilet. But if I feed a dog, I don't have any time because I work all the time in a week, in a day. Yeah, before coronavirus happened. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm glad you guys is all doing okay, and you be safe, and make sure you drink plenty of lemons and oranges, citrus fruits. Okay. Stay away from close contact with lots of people.
So I have a sister. She is a vegetarian. Yeah. She don't eat meat for from 10 years ago. Yeah. She just eat vegetable and fruit every day. Yes. She's a vegetarian. And I have a mother. My mother's follow Buddha religions. Yes. 10 years, even years ago, she went up. She went up to a mountain, and then she became a monk. Yeah, you know, monk. And then she never came back home. Yeah, okay. But I still eat meat. Because if I eat vegetable, I don't have power for working. Yes. So I need to eat meat every day. So I actually want to be a vegetarian, but I think in this moment I can do that.
Yeah, it's better to be balanced. Just like the yin and the yang. Without some sort of sacrifice, you can't have any energy. Okay, energy is recycled through this life. No two bodies are the same. Your body may need protein, so be careful. Your body may need protein, and you can also do research to find out about foods that are plant-based that has protein. By doing research, you will help yourself a lot. If you don't do any research, you're losing a lot. Most people don't like research. Okay.
Yeah. So in my daily life, I prefer eat seafood than red meat. I think it's healthier than for my health. It's healthier for my strong. I think so. Yes. So I try eat seafood more than red meat.
Okay. If you want to be understood in English, try to speak smaller sentences. The longer you talk in your accent, the more
Yeah.
you are not understood.
Yes.
So say something simple like, my mom went to the mountain and she became a monk. Stop. You stop right there. If you stop, I can ponder it. I can ponder it for a second. And then speak the next sentence. Because she went to the mountain, see, comma,
Yeah.
she became a monk
She
and
became.
stayed there. Okay. Very important to be slower, to be understood, is to be slower. To not be understood is to speak fast. Understand that concept, and you will eventually get good. Okay.
So I'm trying to do like you said. So I try to speak a short sentence, and then I want to combine every short sentences be become a longer sentences. I try to do that. Yeah.
Yes, smart. Start small. Okay, because if you say, like you just said the word sort, okay, and I'm like sort, your accent in that word is short. Shut.
Short.
Short. If you
Short.
said short in combination with another word, and I will not be able to understand anything you just said. I'm just going to try to puzzle together what you're saying because you have not memorized those simple words. Short is a short, easy word.
Yeah.
Short, you must say short.
Short.
The pronunciation in that word is shut. Short. Sha
Yeah.
and T. Okay, and O-R. Short. And you have to memorize that and say it over. Hey, let me give you some advice here. Record yourself. And when you record yourself, give that recording to someone else and ask them to write down what they can hear.
Yeah.
Ask them what they can hear from your audio recording. And then you will see how clear your English is.
Okay.
Record yourself and give it to someone else. Okay, Kim? Okay, Abhi?
Okay, I try record your voice, my voice, and I
Yeah,
listening
record.
by myself,
Record.
right?
Record. You must say the word fully. Record.
Record.
Record. If you say record, okay, you may get thrown off. Somebody might not hear that word. They might hear something else. Record. They might hear record. Okay,
Record.
but record and record are the same. Okay, but you know they sound different, right?
Yeah.
I'm recording. Okay, I've recorded. Okay, but a record is different. A record is a single disc, like a black piece of material which music can be played on. A record.
Yeah.
Remember that a record and to record are two different things.
Okay. Yeah. So when I speak every single word, I can pronounce it, exactly. Then I speak in a longer sentences.
Over time, yes, it takes
Yeah.
years. You can't just get it overnight unless you practice for like 5 hours a day. Like Syed Yemen. Syed Yemen, he said he practiced for 2 to 3 hours. And
So
I'm like, Jesus, okay, that's a lot of work.
yeah. So I wish I have a time. I wish many time to learn English in another country. Maybe become a student in 1 year or 2 years in that country that speak English. But I don't have time to do that.
Okay, so Kim, do you have any last words? Anything on your mind, Kim?
I think she's so sleepy.
Connect your mic. Can't hear you, Kim. Kim?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes. Yes. I just want to sleep, but I promise with Mr. Hussein to join his stream at 11 p.m. tonight. Man, okay, you can help me show with him because he would like to have a meeting talking about and COVID-19 in many countries in the world, and then Vietnam is also in his destination. But maybe tonight I feel tired. I'm afraid that I
No,
can't
I
join
can't
with him.
join.
You
I'm
can
sorry, I
join
can't join.
because you are also
Because I usually go to sleep before 11 p.m. So now it's 10 p.m. 10 p.m. in Vietnam. Yes, so I prepare to go to sleep.
yes.
Okay. Any last
So
words you would like to say, Mr.
Yeah.
Habib? Hi. I'm sorry.
Yeah. 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 Okay, no worries, sir. Am I audible now? Am I audible now?
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Put the mic to your mouth.
Am I audible now?
I didn't hear you. Say it again slowly.
What we should practice daily to speak like you, because you are speaking better English. So what we should practice daily to speak like you. What the person whom you are talking about, he is speaking 6 or 7 accent. He is from Bangladesh, right? So what he practice daily to what
The best solution to speak very proper English is to eliminate your accent. Very hard to do, but practice simple, small words. Okay? Slowly and clearly, and repeat it like at least 1,000 times. War, wall, world, word. If you can say that without accent, you are on the right path. You have to practice. Slowly and surely, you'll make it. And of course, I love you guys, and please understand that we will do another stream probably tomorrow as well. And I welcome to all of you and much love, okay? And y'all have a good day, and y'all have a good night. And
yeah,
Kim, you can go to sleep now, okay?
thank you, Mr. Mandel. Really appreciate your voice.
Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
All right.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Thank you. I love you all. Bye bye. Okay, boys and girls, we had a good stream today, and I'm gonna try to show up for my other associate, which his name is Hassan, and of course I'm gonna try to show up tomorrow at 12 p.m. But of course, I may be wrong about the hour, so I'm just gonna check it. I think it's at 12 p.m. right now, though. But other than that, I love you all, but I despise the many who just basically are not interested in study and in research. And once you understand that slow and steady wins the race, when you have an accent of your mother's tongue, you can proceed to learn proper English. Okay? And as I keep repeating over and over again, too, as well, which I will do if necessary, smaller groups are better than larger groups. Most Americans don't speak proper English like myself. When I speak proper English to my fellow Americans, they think I'm talking down on them. That's just how it is. You think you know more than me. You think you know more than me. I'm like, no, dog. Okay, just calm down, okay? That's just how it is. The more educated you become, the more your memory is to study more and more. And you don't have to learn all of the technicalities of English. You don't need it. It's a memory thing. Okay. So I love and peace to you all, brothers and sisters of light and dark. I love animals more than humans, okay, but I don't fuck the animals, okay? And you all have a good night and a good day. Okay? Saturdays and Sundays are the best days. But sometimes during the week, I do streams too as well in my private group and also in my public. Okay, what the hell? You have a nice day and all a good night.